Welcome back, guys. This is VideoGarver. You're watching the YKY Gaming channel, and back here in Reassembly. I haven't played in a few days, so I gotta remember where I was. Let's see, we just redesigned the... I think it's still called the Interceptor. Yep, we need a new name for it. So, for now, I'm gonna call it the Interceptor, let's call it the Mark II, just for now. If you guys have any suggestions for cool names for this thing, I'll be glad to take a look in the comments, and if I see anything I like, I'll certainly slap it on there. She does not turn very swiftly. Well, I guess for a mothership, the mothership can be kind of sluggish, right? I did put a factory on the Interceptor, so we could start pumping out some baby ships here. All my other little guys are bringing me resources. So what do we got to do here? The objectives are telling me to place a ship design in the alternate slot, spawn a ship, and spawn a ship with its own factory. Alright? Oh, also press M to view full map. So I guess I'll take care of that right now. M, map, done. Okay. So, what do we need to do? I guess we need to, like, put some stuff in our factory upgrade. Because how this works, you throw the factory on, and then once your current design has a factory on it, see, like if I switch it out with the skirmisher, no factory attached. Switch it back, this is opened up. So this is your factory queue, and you line the ships up in here, like the archer, the probe, the skirmisher, and so forth. And then when you come back out into the game, you hit F, and it will spawn them in this order every time you hit F. So you hit F the first time, the archer will come out. Hit F the second time, the probe will come out, and so on. The catch is, you have to have the resources to build them. Oh, I'm full. Man, 506 resource. I think this guy needs some more containers. That's gonna make him slow. Her. I don't know what it is. Interceptor is a very unisex name anyway, so. The Interceptor definitely needs some more. I forgot how to make this larger. Oh yeah. That is period and comma to adjust the size of the components. You can't do it with like the guns and stuff, but fit in there. This ship's gonna be so slow, but I need some more room for resource. We're not gonna be able to spawn ships. This looks like it was made for a container. Look at that. Can hold 1,085. See if I can slap a couple more on here. Okay, let's see how slow she is after that. Exit, save. Not that much of a difference, actually. Alright, so that's good. Do I have a harvester on here? I would like to have a harvester, but I don't think I can fit one on here. Not with... Harvester is... Oh, it's only 5. Yeah, I can. I can fit a harvester. Let's see where it should go. The harvester will allow me to, of course, get resources from farther away. I guess I'll just stick it inside here somewhere. Give it a little bit of protection behind the hull. It's not too aesthetic, obviously. Kind of right side heavy, but that's alright. I just want to be able to grab all that resource. Let's see how far away we can grab her now. Hey! Oh, that's my ship. He'll bring it back to me anyway. Alright. Got some resource floating around out here. So after I fill up this time, I'm gonna go throw a ship into the factory queue and see if we can start spawning maybe some of these little ships, because it's a little bit expensive, especially if you're doing the bigger ships. And the objective wants me to spawn a ship with its own factory. That's gonna take a little bit of resource to do. So. But the cool thing is, once you start spawning ships, they'll form a fleet around you and help you fight and collect resources and stuff. So it's pretty awesome. I'm just going to fly around in this foliage area. Oh, I'm full. So let's go. Pro, what does he do? He's only 49. That's going to be cheap to do. Okay, so I have placed a ship in the design and ship design in the alternate slot, and I'm going to press F to spawn the ship. So watch what happens. It poops it out. No space around factory. Oh, I wonder if I have to have. I bet I have to have a clear space here. Let's open that up. See if that works. Okay, now there we go. Building off the back there, and it just shoots it out. So that green triangle now means that's one of my allies and is kind of part of my posse here. And it'll fly around and do what it can. I think it defaults to like attack my target. So if I'm shooting at something, it will automatically go after it. And it'll collect, if it has any room on it, has any cargo room on it, it'll go pick up resources and come back and dump them into my cargo. So we got some resource building up here, so I'm going to crank out a few more. Up here, you can see the little green arrows. That shows the ships in my current fleet, the ships that are currently following me. And they're just little drone guys right now. They're not actual drones, but they're ships built to behave like drones. So they've got like one gun, and like not a lot of thrusters, and they're just real tiny and cheap to build. So I could just surround myself in these dudes, which I think I'm gonna try to do right now. Just get him squirting out here. Oh, gotta wait. I'm trying to build them too fast. That one will go. Do another one. Poop that one out. There's that. I just keep collecting the resource all around me as I'm spending it. I don't know if there's a limit to my command, like how many ships that I can have in my fleet. I'm not sure. We definitely need to go take on something though after I surround myself in these little dudes. Yeah, okay. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I've got 18 of these little guys flying around with me. So let's go, oh god. Let's go see how they do against an enemy. I see a blue station, an unclaimed station down here, so I bet we can find some baddies down here. There they go! I'm just gonna keep cranking them out here. They're not very strong, so I'm probably gonna start to lose some guys. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I've lost any so far. See if we can take this, successfully take this station. Looks like Red's got a bunch of little drones. They're kind of doing the same idea. Oh boy. Gonna need a lot of little drones to take out that guy. away! Run away! Okay, my shields are back up. That's good. Oh my god, he's still after me. Oh, my flat cannons are going at it. Do need to retreat though, because he's starting to cut through my defenses. Okay, that was a little rough. Oh, look at that! Dropped his shields though. Where is he? There he is. I don't know. Kind of ruined that guy's day, didn't we? Yeah, go drones! Go! Oh! Yeah! Look at that giant ball! Oh, they can't fit it into their cargo, and I can't fit it into mine either, so it looked like it was just bouncing around between like a beach ball. Awesome. Alright, well I'm gonna assume... Oh, that was a player. That was an agent ship. I'm gonna assume that big orange guy was the law of these parts, so... Good lord, look at all the projectiles. I'm gonna go see if I can grab this station here. What's that? Is it another agent? Yep, it's another agent ship. Pop out a few more cronies here. And there we go. Now, hopefully a giant ship doesn't come along again. Alright. So, what I thought was a really good bit of game design, if you have a factory on your ship and you approach a friendly station, it doesn't automatically trade the resources for credits. It will give you the option to press C to trade it. I thought, I mean, it's a real simple thing and it makes sense, but I played a lot of games where that sort of deal, that sort of gameplay is kind of overlooked. So if I was like automatically trading all my resources every time I passed by a friendly station, then I could wind up in a situation where I just dump out all of my resources to create a fleet, and that would get really frustrating. And I was really happy that that little simple little game mechanic was in there, because I've just, you know, sure we've all played games where like little things like that sometimes get overlooked, and it just kind of can be a huge detriment to the gameplay. Crimson Crow. I am your David to your Goliath. Wait. I am, yeah. You know what I'm going for there. The thing was called Goliath, and I took him down. This guy's spinning all over. I don't know if he's designed to be a spinner or if he's malfunctioning in some manner. Well, I'm gonna replenish my army of drones. Okay. Good. Well, that seems to be effective. Alright, now what is on our objective list now? Use left mouse in command mode to recruit an ally. Alright. All of these guys are already recruited, I think. Oh. Oh, I released him actually. I need to find one that's not an ally that I can recruit. There. Did I do it? Use 3 to edit targeted allies ship. Targeted allies ship and build order. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it wants me to do. Alright. I want to see how much it will cost to spawn another interceptor out of my own interceptor. Since I need to spawn wrong one. I need to spawn a ship with its own factory. So, what the hell is this? What's going on here? over? Oh, I see. Okay, I've got to hover over and press 3. Okay, so I think the idea is they want me to spawn another factory ship and then adjust its build order so I can have multiple factory ships in my fleet. So no, come on. Do mine. There we go. So 848. This version of the Interceptor, did it not save the? I'm gonna clone the Mark II. I'm gonna delete this one. Clone the Mark II. Put it up there in its own build order, so it's gonna copy itself, hopefully. But I imagine I'm gonna need to up my resource capacity, collect more resource. We'll just see. Oh my god, it worked. Watch, it's gonna go build another Interceptor Mark II. Alright. There it goes. Okay, now I can hit 3 to go and edit my cloned Mark II. I don't want it to clone itself. I think that would be ridiculous. But I might throw in... Let's see, what's the next most expensive thing? I guess it's a skirmisher, and then we'll do mini freight. So the mini freight could run around and collect a bunch of resources and bring it back to me. I'm gonna do that on my own, on my current design ship. And let's get a big old battleship out there. I guess that's what that is. I do want to design my own fleet at some point, but not right now, not this time. Let's just get the fleet going, and then we'll start to redesign it. Okay, so what is my own? I think we'll keep the Interceptor there, but I wanted to... What's the Talon do? I don't know what the Talon does. It's cheap though. Let's do the original Interceptor. And let's also do a mini freight. Okay, so what can I do here? Okay, that's the probe. That's the... I think that's the mini freight, yeah. So that should go around and collect a butt ton of resource and theoretically bring it back to me. Now I think this should be the original Interceptor. Yep. And then another Mark II, I think. Another Interceptor Mark II, which isn't an accurate name because from the original one there's been like 3 or 4 versions up to this one. So okay, cool. Let's edit its loadout here. Skirmisher. Okay, now what do we gotta do? We gotta use the map to locate and destroy an agent, unlock a playable faction by just destroying a 1,000 point ship from that faction. Alright, so it looks like we got an agent down here. That's a 777 point ship. There's an 1832 point ship, 1820, 1763. Ooh. So there's not really like one around like closer to 1,000. So I'm gonna go take on Volgraza first. Make my way over here to Volgraza. Can I set a waypoint? It's not the map button. How about that one? Yeah, cool. Alright, so I'm gonna make my way over to Volgraza and try to... Oh, Who's this? Who's this near me? He's right there apparently. Alright, fleet, I need you. Mini freight. I need mini freight. You're in the battle right now. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. I don't know where my main guns are. I guess, did they get shot off already? I guess they did. My flat cannons or my point defense is going, but my main weapons are. Here we go. Now they're back. All right, we gotta cut through these forces here. I'm just pressing F. Just spamming F. Though I could lose the mini freight. I don't need that guy in there. Come on. No. Get out of my cube. Okay. How about got the interceptor, the skirmisher. We'll do a shuriken. Maybe a talon? No, we'll go shuriken. I've got a steady supply of resources, thankfully. So I'm just gonna keep spawning these guys. My main guns are down again. Throw back main guns. Why don't I have my main guns?